most wanted terrorist Dawood Ibrahim's gang may have a role in the Kerala gold smuggling case. That's the sensational claim by National Investigation Agency before the court. Intelligence input suggests that proceeds from gold smuggling in Kerala were used for anti-India and terror activities, is what the top anti-terror agency said as it opposed the bail for an accused in the case. The agency cited a report by the Central Economic Intelligence Bureau, the top intelligence body for economic agencies in India, submitted to the NIA Director General in October last year. The report was submitted to the court yesterday in a sealed envelope.
Yeah, it was very shocking information that the main culprit in the gold smuggling case, Mr. Ramesh, as having connection with Sri Dawood Ibrahim. This is very shocking, and I feel that this is one of the major crime which has happened in the Kerala, and the government in Kerala unfortunately was supporting this kind of culprits, and they were trying to help them.
Well, to talk more about this sensational twist in the Kerala gold smuggling case, we're now joined by Brahma Chalani, Strategic Affairs expert. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Your views on these claims by the NIA connecting Dawood Ibrahim, India's most wanted, to this gold smuggling case that they've been investigating?
Well, as you know, Kerala is a major conduit for gold smuggled into India. In the last financial year, more than 500 kilograms of gold were recovered by investigators and by police at different Kerala airports while the gold was being smuggled into India. So for long, Kerala has been a major conduit for gold smuggling into India. And the fact that now the NIA contends that Dawood Ibrahim is linked to the gold smuggling through Kerala adds a terrorist angle to the whole gold smuggling case. In July, about 30 kilograms of gold were seized as they were coming into India through a diplomatic bag. The fact that a diplomatic bag was used also raised concern about the linkages between militants and diplomats, in addition to the linkages between the smugglers and officials and politicians in Kerala. So this terrorism angle certainly adds a major new dimension to the gold smuggling case.
All right, Brahma Chalani, thank you so much for speaking to us here. Let's get you more details of this entire case with the NIA claiming that there is a link to Dawood Ibrahim in this entire gold smuggling case. In fact, one of the people, Ramesh, they say, may have been connected to members of the D company in Africa. That is what the NIA has told the court, that one of the accused, Ramesh, may have been harbored by members of the D company, which is what Dawood Ibrahim's outfit is known as. They've said that during the custodial interrogation, he said that he had tried to set up a diamond business in Tanzania, and perhaps it was during that time that he came in touch with some members of the Dawood Ibrahim gang. Well, let's go across to Neeta for more. Neeta, tell us more about these details that, the NIA has claimed before the court, that there may be a Dawood Ibrahim link to the entire Kerala gold smuggling case.
Yes, Gargi, very interesting details, the NIA has filed in the court. In fact, there are very many investigating details also, like details like that they have seized 99, electronic devices, out of which they have been able to procure mirror images of only 17 devices, and the remaining devices, they are yet to get the mirror images, and that is why they want all the accused to stay in judicial custody for 180 days. They don't want them to come out. They say that if they come come out, then witnesses, will get, they would be coerced, they would be asked to change their testimonies, even the evidences would be faltered. As you were mentioning about Rameez Gargi, NIA claims that Rameez is their accused number 5, and he in his interrogation has claimed that he had a diamond business in Tanzania. In fact, he was also wanting to buy some mines also there, and from there he used to export his diamonds to UAE. And NIA, while quoting the modus operandi as far as this trade is concerned, they say money laundering and terror financing have a direct link with gold smuggling. They have said this in an affidavit which they have submitted in court. They have also said that even Dawood Ibrahim has a big business of diamond in Tanzania, and in fact the man who looks after his business in South Africa is one person called Firoz, who has also got linkages from southern India. So they are trying to draw a parallel. In fact, NIA has also claimed that a report which the apex body as far as economic activities are concerned, CEIB, has mentioned that gold smuggling case has direct bearing on terror financing, and that is why they don't want these accused to get bail. They want them to stay behind bars for 180 days. Another interesting fact they have mentioned is that 2 people have been detained in UAE, Faisal Farid and also Rakim Hamid. They have been, detained by the UAE authorities, even despite that it was not a judicial request made by NIA. Based on non-judicial request, they have been detained by UAE authorities in their country. And if these people get bail, that would also have a repercussion on the people who have been detained in UAE. So NIA has listed various reasons as to why these accused should not be let out by the court, should not be granted bail by the court. Gargi?
All right, Neeta, thanks so much for joining us with those details. So a twist there in the entire Kerala gold smuggling case, with the NIA claiming that it could be linked to Dawood Ibrahim.